Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for viewing the webinar. I'm really glad to have you part of this. And just before I start, I want to say I'm just going to wait for two minutes just for everyone to be a part of it and not to miss anything, because I'd hate to just rush into it as such and have a few people miss what I said at the beginning. So I'm literally just going to wait 2 minutes. But if you're already in the webinar, I want to say thank you so much, and thank you for being the early bird and being keen, I guess, because you're already in here. So yeah, I'm just going to wait 2 minutes for everyone to just be inside, so that I don't miss anyone out and that people can't say to me, oh, I missed something that you said at the beginning. So yeah, just 2 minutes, everyone. Just bear with me. I mean, if you're in here already, I just want to say, if you've been following me on Facebook, following this movement, following this whole idea of rapid life enhancement, I appreciate your support, appreciate you being a part of it. Even if you're not a part of RLE yet, or if you're not sure if you want to be part of it, you still contribute to my success and to my motivation, really, to do these kinds of things. So, you know, even if you're not part of it, I still appreciate you being here and appreciate you being on Facebook as my Facebook friend, and just in general, really, being there for me. So yeah, thank you for that. I know it might be slightly annoying just waiting for a couple of minutes for you guys, but I just want to make sure everyone is involved in the right time, and I'm not going to miss anything, because obviously I don't want anyone to miss anything on this webinar, because it's going to be quite important. So I can see a few more people coming in, actually, so it's good that we waited. Hi everyone. Hi, thank you for being part of this. Just a few more seconds, really. 2 minutes. I mean, I think I've got everyone. I'm just going to wait probably about 30 seconds more. Just going to see if any more people join before that time. If not, then we'll get started. Oh, and in the meantime, while you're waiting for this, if you could go onto Facebook and share the webinar, it would be, I'd be so grateful if you could do that. And hashtag RLE webinar would be brilliant if you could do that on your status or anything like that. It would be so helpful if you could share the link. I would appreciate that so much. Right, okay, so I'm going to start now, because I think we have everyone in the webinar. No point waiting anymore, I don't think. I really think I have got everyone. So for everyone that's wondering who I am, if you don't know me already, my name is Ashley Tunley. I am the founder of Rapid Life Enhancement. I created this whole thing because I had a vision to create something that people could join, not just for trading, but for mindset training as well. Because if any of you do trading, you will know that, or you might not know, but it's very important that if you don't have the right mindset, regardless of what strategy you have, you're not going to make money, because trading is much more than just the strategy and the technical analysis or fundamental analysis of the market. It's an actual mindset itself. And I mean, you're not going to complete a task without the right mindset, regardless of how good you may do something. You might be the best football player in the world, but unless your mind's not with it, you're not going to play to the full potential and to the best of your ability. So the reason I wanted to do this is just to offer something as a whole that has not been done before. But yeah, like I said, I'm Ashley Tunley. I've created a successful group on Facebook for trading, Binary Explosion. Some of you will know it already, may even be part of it. And it's been going for around 9 months now, and it's been brilliant. It's been pretty much the benchmark for my online success, really. I mean, it's been so good that it's just kept me going, really. And I'm just 21 years old. I'll be 22 next month, which is why I wanted to launch this before my birthday. Wanted to get everything done, and wanted you guys to be inside it, and for it to be done before then. So yeah, I'm 21. I'm 22 in July. I have been marketing for just over a year now, since around March, April last year. I joined a few network marketing companies, didn't see any success, and I'm not afraid to admit that. It wasn't a failure, it was just something that I knew didn't particularly work for me. So with these network marketing companies I did join, did find it a little bit difficult to start with, especially not knowing how to make money with these things. I was just kind of left on my own, left in the dark as such. Really, I was just, you know, I struggled, put it that way, to make money. But I knew there was a way. I knew that I was going to make money online, or I knew I was going to make money differently. Okay, some of you may know that when I was 12, 13 years old, I learned how to play poker, and I actually loved it that much that I wanted to do it for a living. Not just because of the game, but because of the fact I could make money doing something differently. That was what really attracted me to it, not necessarily what it was. Although I did love it, and I still do. It's not necessarily that. It was the idea of being able to do something differently and not have a job, but work for myself and have my own hours and just be my own person, be free to enjoy life, because life is there to be enjoyed. Life isn't there to be a slave to the system, to work 9 to 5 and not really have the things you want in life. You know, you're only here once, and I want to make the most of my time on this planet. So I wanted to help people realize that you can do things, and also to show my success as a, you know, as a kind of a proof, really, is to prove that it does work and you can make a lot of money online and you can be successful. So the webinar is going to be obviously about rapid life enhancement, about this whole RLE revolution movement we've got going on, and why I'm so excited about it, and what you can do to be a part of it, and how you can change your life with rapid life enhancement, and why I believe it will change your life, and why it's changed my life. The things inside this course is basically I'm opening up to you guys for the first time. I'm giving you the blueprint of my success, really, and I am teaching you the methods that I use daily, and I have used in the past to get me to where I am now through mindset training, and basically the whole thing. Okay, so that's what the webinar is going to be about, and I'm going to go straight into that now. So rapid life enhancement. Okay, so what is this rapid life enhancement deal? What is RLE? What is the whole catch here? What's the point? Well, there's no catch, but the whole point of this is, like I said just now, I wanted to offer something unique. All right, I'm always looking for different ways, different niches, different ways to deliver something, and how to deliver it in a good way, to get good results for the whole thing. Not just because of me, but because, I mean, if this thing doesn't launch properly, then I'm going to be limited to the people's lives I can change, if that makes sense. So I want to do this for you guys because I want you to succeed. I want to give back, because I mean, I've released trading systems in the past and they have been very successful. I have, you know, endless amounts of testimonials from people. Some of you may have seen in a different webinar I did with Ashley Taylor, a good friend of mine. We showed everyone my testimonials and his testimonials, and everyone's good results using systems. Really good results from my personal systems, the killer strategy, the 4-chart strategy, which I'm actually going to briefly explain the results and things of that in this webinar, just very briefly. But I wanted to offer something that people can have best of both. It's all very well and good releasing a trading system, but it kind of feels to me like there's nothing wrong with doing that at all. It's perfectly fine, and everyone will still get good results as they have done in the past. But this is the next step. All right, this is not only a trading system, but this is a course on how to just change your life with very simple steps, something very easy to do. Okay, this isn't difficult. The videos that I have made on how to apply these things and what it is and why it affects your life and what you can do to change it really does resonate with me, because I have done these things myself. I'm not teaching you stuff that I don't know. I'm not teaching you things that I haven't done myself. These are all things that I have practiced and that I preach because I know they work. Purely because once you've got a trading system and you've got a course and you've got the mindset locked down, there's no limit to what you can do. Okay, so even if you're not interested in trading, this course will be important for you to purchase and to be part of, because of that core. All right, because of the mindset. It doesn't matter whether you're an athlete, whether you're you're a footballer. It doesn't matter whether you're a trader. It doesn't matter whether you're a network marketer or not interested in trading. It doesn't matter what you do. The mindset part of this course will dramatically change your results and change your life. Really, it is life transforming, and I can't really stress that enough, to be honest. Something that's life transforming, you can't really put a price on, because it is priceless. Something that will transform your life. Just the basic core fundamental parts of this course will change the way you think, and just give it 1 month of trying this out and you will dramatically see a change in your results, just like I did when I first did this. This is something that I've done myself. So the whole vision of Rapid Life Enhancement is to change people's lives. It's to offer this. I don't know anywhere that offers you a trading system and a course on mindset all in one. And not only that, but how to brand yourself online, how to make sales, how to close sales, and how to just do everything as a whole, really. It's just like a big course on everything you're going to need to know with mindset training and trading. Now, the whole thing wasn't supposed to be about trading to start with, but I've been developing a system for quite a while, and I realized the potential of this. And when I started seeing the results, and I'm just looking at it now, and it's mind-blowing, really, the results that can be achieved with this indicator and this system. I realized I had probably done what I'd been set out to do from the very start. Now, obviously, I created very good systems in the past, but I've always been wanting to create something spectacular, something amazing, something that can really, really give great results, something that I know can change people's lives just with this one thing. Now, trading systems are great because it obviously gives you a tool to make money with trading, but I've always been searching for that better thing. All right. Now, obviously, there's a trading system with every trading system, there will be losses, there will be human error. But when you have a system that works so well, it reduces that human error and it pretty much maps out the trades for you. That's been my goal. All right, that's been my goal since the day one, since the whole thing started. My 4-chart strategy, didn't even realize how good it was until people started using it. It was a free strategy. So if you don't know much about that, try and look for my binary explosion group on Facebook. You'll see it. Join it and you'll see all the strategies that are for free in that group. You can start using it straight away to make profits daily online. That's completely free. But the killer strategy with with the 3-chart strategy, with everything I've made so far, it's been great, but I've just been searching for that better thing. And I firmly believe, well, I know, I have found it now. All right, it's months and months and months of dedication of making systems, finding what works, finding what doesn't work, testing everything out as much as I possibly can to make a system that works perfectly. That is what I wanted from the start, but obviously with this being part of Rapid Life Enhancement, this just makes it even better, because if you don't care too much about the mindset training, well, you're doing yourself a disservice. But even with the system on its own, you're going to make money. So with the 2 or 3 things combined in the course, you're onto a winner, really, as a whole. Now, Rapid Life Enhancement is, the name really does give it away. It's a course to help you rapidly enhance your life, to make things better for you, to really help you, and to really offer something that you're not really going to get back anywhere else. The reason I know this is because I have, I've done it myself. I have, it's tried and tested, really. I've looked online for things like this, and there is nothing. There is nothing with a trading and mindset course combined. I mean, I guess there are some really high ticket items that are worth thousands of dollars that you can purchase that do these things, but I'm offering this for a very, very, very good price, I believe. Something that's very affordable for everyone. Now I'm just going to show you some results, okay? I'm just going to do it. This is a PowerPoint, all right, so please don't think, oh my god. Okay, here we go. Here's a PowerPoint. This is going to be quite boring. Okay, this isn't going to be boring, all right. This is hopefully going to be very, very interesting for you. It's not going to be a PowerPoint that you're going to hate. This is going to be something that you're really going to enjoy. So obviously, Grapple Life, and that's my webinar. Now, these are some of my results using the system, all right? Using the system that I have created. I mean, there's 30 trades here, and there are 2 losses. Obviously, these are different times. Okay, so these are within the last 3 days. Sorry, no, these are within a 3-day period. I mean, so May the 29th, June the 1st, May the 28th. You know, these are results from a 3-day period. So 2 losses and obviously 33 wins. I don't know any system that does this, that can produce results like this. These are just incredible results. Okay, and there's a lot of money here. Okay, there's a lot of money. I mean, I started with $50 in my account. And this is a screenshot I took. $204.55. So I've quadrupled my account. 1 loss out of these results here. And you know, they're just incredible results. I couldn't do this with another system. Okay, I just couldn't do it. Now I'm actually going to go through this quickly and show you a few things before I head back to this. These are some results from before, pretty awesome. Just a quick testimonial here. Same here, I mentioned the DJP well yesterday. I made money yesterday on this one. It looked suspicious. Now it's fallen flat. I will always mention something that looks interesting as we're all out to help each other attain our goals, but not change the system, as this is the best thing that's out there. I just wish I'd seen this a decade ago. This is a picture of the RLE trading system, which I'll be getting into very soon. One of my good friends, hopefully he doesn't mind me sharing this. Forex trades placed this week for the first time. I only just started my training, hence trading cents, not dollars, but the results are awesome and only getting better as the week goes on. Thanks, Ashley, telling me this is amazing. This is just something one-on-one coaching, by the way. He doesn't have the RLE system, and he was getting results like this. So when he has the system, he's just going to make even better results. I don't know if you can see this. You probably can't. Sorry for the bad picture, but there is $693 profit here on the trades that I have placed. Forgot to tell you, great vid by the way. Sales start in the mind first. Good first sales video. Thanks, man. Looking forward to this movement. Sweet deal, lol. Saw the video about giving, and you give a lot of value in the course. I can see why you're successful. Later, friend, going to go back to studying your trading system and have a great one. So yeah, as a whole, I mean, I have got good testimonials. I have got things that can really help people. So I'm just going to be giving you some tips, all right? I'm actually going to be teaching you right now how to trade the Fibonacci fans and how to take trades using it. This is something I've taught and I've actually charged people for in the past. So you're getting some free value here, which is not been done before, especially by myself. Now, the Fibonacci fan, you draw it from the low to the high. All right? Now, these are 5-minute candles. And obviously on Think or Swim, it tells you the low or the high. The huge green candle shows an uptrend spike, but the red candles actually shows that the trend continues. So obviously it does spike up here. There is a little bit of retracement, then comes back up, retracement, back up again hugely. I noticed that a significant trend occurs when the candles strongly break through the first Fibonacci fan line rather than it hugging it. This is the first Fibonacci fan line, okay? This one right here by the arrow. This one here is the trend line from the last 5 days. Now, when you have a significantly big candle that breaks through the first Fibonacci fan and finishes it through the fan, there is a huge significance in the change of market because it continues to go down. All right. So 2-hour put, once the breakthrough occurs, significant downtrend breakthrough of the Fibonacci line and trend line, and it finishes right here. All right. That's a big trend, and that's a lot of money if you're doing Forex. Those are some big pips. Again, okay, you can't really see the writing, but it doesn't matter, I'll read it out for you. From the low to the high again. Here is the first Fibonacci fan, as you can see. You can go to it, and that's what the logo looks like here. It's like 3 little lines. So you put a trade right here because it finished through with a solid candle. You would place a 1-hour put, 2-hour put, 30-minute put, and a 4-hour put. Obviously, the green one is the 30-minute put, it finishes there. The 1-hour put finishes there. The 2-hour put finishes just there. And the 4-hour put finishes there. Alright? You can kind of see a pattern. It kind of follows this third line before it breaks through. Placing those 4 trades on that one candle would put you 4 trades to 0. 4 wins, no losses. If you're doing Forex, obviously, you're going to make a lot of money. Fibonacci fans draw 3 support and resistance lines on the chart automatically when you draw from the low to the high, which are those 3 lines here. You are waiting for the charts to cross through the first line, where I wrote put trade, right here. When this happens and the candle is a clear breakthrough out of the line, you will place a trade. The good thing with this is that if you look at when the trade was placed, at no point afterwards did it come back up again. You see, it didn't ever reach that. Okay, it did kind of even itself out slightly, but it would never reach that line, ever. Meaning you would never lose this trade, because there's no possible way for you to lose the trade in this example. Obviously, it fluctuates with every market, every candle is different, so you're never going to have this situation all the time, but generally speaking, if you get this right, you will win a lot of money. You can take several positions on this trade, like I did with 1 hour, 2 hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 6 hours, even one day. All right. This is another picture from the high. Now you can always place a put with the high and low. All right. Now obviously it's not going to be the best, and it's not always accurate, but generally speaking, the higher the time frame and the more significant the high and the low, the more money you can make. Now, obviously, in this situation, we made a 2-hour put and we won, and it finished all the way down here, and a 2-hour call, and it finished up. Wait. Yeah, 2-hour call would have finished there. Now, here is from the high to low, here is the first line. As you can see, first big breakout and huge candles. You would place a trade right here, and usually it hugs the first reversal line, and then it starts to reverse. This happens quite often. As it did in the last picture, it usually hugs this third line. This is the opposite chart to before. We're looking at a downtrend still to occur. The only difference with this chart is that the Fibonacci fans are pointing down from the high to the low. As you can see from the first breakthrough, as you can see, the first breakthrough occurs on the first Fibonacci fan line and starts an uptrend, but not for long, because it doesn't take long for the uptrend to break through the third highest Fibonacci line. When this happens, the candles tend to hug the Fibonacci line for a while, then break out suddenly. When they do this, in whichever direction the trend will continue for quite a long time. There are 2 trends here. The small uptrend on the first, no trade, then the second downtrend, which is a trade on the third breakthrough. So if this broke through and went upwards, you would take a trade. I mean, you could take a trade on this, and you would win for quite some time. Now these are Fibonacci retracement lines. Okay, they're slightly different. But instead of drawing the fans, they draw the lines right here, and they draw some values. Now there's quite significant lines here. Obviously, all these lines usually act as a support and resistance. Now the 41.4% line obviously has been quite good for the support resistance. It's been hugging that line and this sort of area here for quite some time. As you can see, it hit the 41.4% line, bounced off, and then came all the way back down again. Again, you draw the Fibonacci retracement from here to here. As you can see, the current candles bouncing off the 23.6% line and the 13% line, and then obviously the trend continues. So this is just simple retracement. So you could get in the trade once it bounces off the 23.6% line and make a lot of money. Same here, AUD/USD daily chart. Swing low to the swing high. As you can see, the 38.2% line again, it bounces off it several times in a row, and then it shoots back up again. You would make a lot of money with this trade if you placed it for a call. I can send you this file if you want me to on Facebook. Just message me and I'll send it you. But these are just basic patterns, okay? You need to learn this. You know, like it's kind of like a times table sheet, I guess, in school. You need to memorize this because this alone will make you money if you know the patterns of the market. You need to know these patterns of the market if you're going to be a successful trader. I'm just going to start. The bearish continues, obviously, as you can see, there's one, and these three basically fill the last candle, these three, and then obviously it does that and carries on. Bearish Harami candle comes back down. Bearish Harami cross comes back down. Dark cloud cover. This is usually a good sign for a downwards trend. Engulfing bearish line, as you can see, it engulfs it and it stays level with it. This usually indicates a downtrend. Even Doji Star is one of my favorites. It is so accurate and it usually gives a really nice signal for a trade. The evening star is pretty much the same, really. A gravestone doji, same kind of thing. They look pretty much the same and they signify a downtrend. Separating line, bearish, it's a downtrend. Evening widow star is again a downtrend with a gap. Three bullish soldiers, another downtrend. Inverted hammer, it depends on where the trend goes, but is usually good confirming bar hammers. So usually the candle is very good for confirming a trend change. The shooting star is a nice downtrend. Oh, sorry, I'll go back. Long upper shadow is a downtrend. All these are downtrend, bearish trends. Tweezer tops, downtrend, and obviously a hanging man is another bar, like a pin bar kind of thing. It's a good reversal bar for a candle. The tri-star usually is a downtrend, and a spinning top, the opposite, is an uptrend usually. So these are bullish trend patterns. The opposite of this, basically, they're all the opposite of what you just saw on the left. Three bearish soldiers, three bullish soldiers, obviously they are the opposite. They usually mean, or the inverted hammer usually always means an uptrend, and obviously the opposite is an inverted hammer, and that usually means a downtrend. These are very important for you to know, because once you study the markets, you'll actually see these patterns occur all the time, and you'll be able to take trades just based off this. This is an evening doji star, as you can see, and comes down, and you make a lot of money on the trade if you get in there. This is some more trading tips. Okay, so even with this webinar, guys, you're making a lot of progress with trades, I guess. From just what I'm teaching you, you're going to learn a lot of valuable things. Now these are just some simple EMAs. I think they're 7 and 14. On the daily chart, once they crossed below it, the price always breaks lower and it continues for a very long time. Once you've determined that there's a trend on the daily chart, like we just saw here with this, once it crosses over, once you determine there's a trend on the daily charts, you can look at the 4-hour chart for signals in the direction of the daily chart trend. Usually all these pin bars will mean it continues the downtrend. This is another thing, okay, a double top. This is very, very good for a reversal. So it comes back down. As you can see, it looks just like an M. Okay, the M formation is very good for trading. So as you can see, there is a trend line. We would get in here with the stop loss around here, and we would enter this trade here for a put. And as you can see, it would go all the way down. Now this is just a simple strategy that you can make a lot of money with if you're patient. This is a daily chart, okay? I want you to know that I'm using the Bollinger Bands and I'm using Fibonacci fans. Okay, Fibonacci fans, a huge Fibonacci line right here. It broke through the Fibonacci line with a solid candle. Look at this trend for days and days, for weeks actually, months even. Now I've drawn this here because I want you to know that I'm using the stochastic, I'm using the RSI, using the awesome oscillator and the MACD. All four of these things are pointing downwards for a trade. So you could take this trade right here with a stop loss of the last high, which was here, and you would never lose this trade. And also you can place it right here when everything crosses over again, even more so, and it's crossed through the Fibonacci fan line. You take another trade and it wins. Stochastic, obviously it's been way overbought here, which is why I drew a box. You're waiting for it to come down. Same with the RSI, I'm waiting for it to come down from being overbought. The awesome oscillator is signifying a downtrend and the MACD crosses over. You can add these things to a chart and make a lot of money just from this basic strategy. So here is a free strategy for you to use, even if you don't purchase RLE. Again, these are some of my trades. So we finished the PowerPoint. I'm going to stop sharing the screen for you guys to see. You know, those are just some nice trading tips for you, some nice tips for you to take away. Hopefully you will take notes or something, or you have a good memory so that you can remember all these things. But that's going to teach you hopefully quite a lot of things. And with the Fibonacci fans, I hope you get some good success with that. Even just the idea of Fibonacci fans and Fibonacci retracement really does help for trading. It's been used for a long time. Fibonacci, it's a very good method for trading. Okay, so on to the next part, which is mindset training. Okay, just going to be going over this very quickly though. Now, I believe that what you think about, you bring about. The law of attraction is everywhere, and it's the most powerful force in the universe. Whatever you think about, you bring about. What you think about, you attract into your life, whether it's good things, whether it's bad things. Whatever it is you're thinking about, you're attracting into your life subconsciously and consciously as well. Now, if you have an attitude of gratitude, if you're really grateful for everything that you have, you will start to see your results change dramatically, because you'll be grateful for what you already have, which means you'll just see more of it because you're already grateful. If you concentrate on the lack of having something, you're just going to see more lack of it because you're concentrating on that. Whatever you concentrate on, you bring into your life. You're a magnet. You're just a huge magnet. So everything you're thinking about, you're attracting. The good thing is a positive thought has a much higher frequency than a bad thought, because you can actually measure a thought. Scientists have done this, and it's proven that thoughts can be measured, which is insane. I believe that the universe gives you what you want. It will go out of their way effortlessly to give you what it is that you want if you focus on this, and if you concentrate on receiving these things and do what you can do everything you can do to make it happen. Thinking just isn't enough, and wishing for it isn't enough. You have to be actively doing this. All right, so I believe that if you go outside and if you just appreciate everything in nature, I mean, the world is absolutely fantastic. It's amazing, unbelievable. Our planet is so just perfect in every single way in nature, that if you start to love the nature, love the universe you're in, love yourself, not like, you know, strangely, just love yourself as a person, love the person you are, love your body, just love yourself, be happy to be who you are, be so happy to be part of the universe. Look outside and look at the trees, look at everything growing effortlessly. And then once you do that, you realize that you grow effortlessly, your body grows effortlessly, the cells in your body change effortlessly. Everything does something, everything it does so effortlessly that you can just realize that you can really attract good things into your life. And I firmly believe that if you love the universe will love you back. Okay, so even if you just take this one step from this webinar and go and use it and not purchase anything or not be part of anything, just use these steps, you will change your life. And I firmly believe that, because I've done it myself. Once you become at one with the universe becomes at one with you, and it starts to really change the way you view things, and you just receive more of what you want. It's just, you know, it's incredible. It really is. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you again. But this time I'm going to share the indicator with you, which is what you've all been wanting to see. I know this. I know you guys have been so eager to see this. I'm actually going to show you how this works and why it's so powerful. Now, as you can see, we had the moving averages pointing upwards and the candles coming upwards, and then we had a really significant downtrend candle with an arrow and a box to say that it's going to come down. If you entered this trade right here, and the start of the new candle for a put, and you put the stop loss way up here, you would make a lot of money, because this is a 1 hour chart. Until the next arrow appears, then you cancel the trade. Then obviously in this one you see a nice reversal with an uptrend with the arrow to say it's going to come up. In the next candle, if you place a call, you will probably win quite a bit of money, because by the time you finish this trade, obviously it won't be a huge amount of money, but you will still have made a significant amount of money either way. Now here, this is a nice trade. For the next 3 hours, you just have a nice downtrend with a really nice pip movement, and then you cancel the trade. The next one appears, you place the next trade on another candle, and look at this, okay? All the way to there. That's one trade. The next candle appears with a reversal, you place a put, and there it is, still going now. Now this box is appearing because I'm waiting right now for a reversal candle to show. And this is the 200 moving average, which is very significant. It will probably bounce off this. This is the 50 moving average, and as they crossed, obviously they went upwards. The white and the black are 7 and 14 moving averages, and I actually have some automatic trend lines that draw on the chart, so it makes it even easier to take trades. Now if we go through history and see other trades, I mean, look at that, it's just massive, huge trends. From here, okay, we place a trade, we place a stop loss at the last high, and then obviously we win by huge amounts. The next candle we place a call and we win by a lot. Here is where we cancel the trade, or even when you can have it where you have a nice take profit amount. I mean, it might finish up here for you. Here, a bit of a rocky trade, I guess, but you would still win money overall. Wow, okay, from here to here, all right, place a stop loss at the top and then ride the trend all the way down. So easy, so easy. From here, I mean, from here to here, all the way from there. Next candle appears, you get in the trade for a call or for a buy option for Forex. You put your stop loss with the last candle finished with the arrow, and then you watch your trades come up and you watch your profits absolutely skyrocket through the roof. Now you can see these two lines here, okay, that it's like a channel, all right, and then it reverses. Once it reverses and once it is basically come into the opposite direction, you know for a fact that trade has changed, that the trend has changed. From here to here, a nice trend. From here to here, a nice trend. I'm going to show you just 5-minute charts, which I actually like using quite a lot. I am going to zoom into the latest part of this. Okay, so an automatic trend line has just drawn. So we're going to wait now for the next candle to appear for a reversal, then we're going to get in. I'm not going to do this live, but here you would take a trade for 15 minutes, 10 minutes once this reverses, and you will see that once it does reverse, not this candle particularly, it might go down even more. You wait for the reversal candle to appear, then you'll make a lot of money. Here, okay, so the reversal candle is here, you place a trade for 15 minutes, you're going to win the trade. 10 minutes, you're going to win the trade. For Forex, you're going to win the trade here as well, because you've made a lot of money from pips, just from 5-minute charts. The same here, 15-minute candle, 15-minute trade, you're going to win that one too. It's so easy, guys, that I don't need to explain it anymore, really. This system will make you money effortlessly. Now, this system, in my opinion, is way underpriced. I should be charging something like $1,000 for this, because look at it. This never loses, really, unless you get in at a wrong price, or very rarely will it lose. And that's just the rare occasion, because it will lose. Every system will lose at some point. You can never guarantee that something isn't going to lose. I mean, that's just ridiculous to suggest that nothing will lose. You know, it will always lose at some point, but out of 35 trades, as you saw in the picture, I lost twice. So you can't exactly put a price on that, because I'll make so much money tenfold with the system. Now, as you can see below, there is going to be a box for you to join this awesome movement, this whole RLE group. And this launches on July the 1st, okay? At which point the price will be $500 to join. Now, at the moment, we're in pre-launch, so for the lucky people watching this webinar, it is a $300 one-time fee. So you're saving 60%. You're saving a lot of money, basically, from $300 to the $500. If it was $600, obviously it would be 50% increase. Don't know where I got 60% from. That's completely wrong. From $300 to $500, obviously you don't want to be paying an extra $200 just from waiting, sitting on the fence. When if you join anyway, it just doesn't make sense to join then, because, well, it does make sense to join anyway, but it wouldn't have made sense to join then if you were going to join anyway. So for all these lucky people on the webinar, for you guys, it's $300 one-time fee until July the 1st at midnight. So once midnight hits July the 1st, it's done, $500. And I'm sorry, you know, that's the way it's going to be, because I want action takers to be part of this. I want everyone to be in this together, because I know for a fact that this will change people's lives. It's $300 one-time fee. There's an option to join below. Like I said, July the 1st is launch, and the interesting thing I want to offer you is that if you become an RLE member, you will be able to receive 40% commission on every referral you make. The reason I offered this is because I know that this will change people's lives. The mindset training program itself will change your life. So if you join and you see the success that you should see, and I'm pretty sure you will see if you follow it all the way through, it's almost guaranteed if you follow it and pay attention and really study it and dedicate yourself to this whole course, you will want to share it with other people. Naturally, if something works, you're going to want to share it with others. So why not get paid for doing that? You know, $500, if you're getting 40% commission on launch date, that's a lot of money. You know, you're going to be making a lot of money for a referral. $200, you know, 10 sales is $2,000. So if you do happen to pay $300 now, you're going to be making $1,700 profit just from referrals. And you're going to be happy to refer these people, because they are going to enjoy it so much, just as much as you are. And you wouldn't refer someone to something if it didn't work. So I'm giving you enough time to get in now, to use the projects, to then make a conscious decision on whether you want to refer people on launch date. Even you can do it now if you wanted to, but you know, on launch date you can really go with it and make a lot of money with referrals, because we're a community, we're a revolution, an RLE evolution. You know, this is a whole movement, this is a whole thing for everyone to be a part of. So for me, myself, I've had a lot of success online since I've been doing this. To be fair, I feel so blessed with everything I've been presented with, every success I've had, every opportunity I've been given, and everything I've learned. It doesn't take, you know, it doesn't take it overnight for you to succeed. It's a long process. And a year ago, I would never have thought I'd be in this position. So happy, you know, financially independent, financially secure, and really happy with my my progress so far, and the whole process of this course. I'm really happy with it overall. I'm so happy with everything, how it's turned out. You know, 9 months now, not almost 10 months coming, of me being full-time trading. It's been a up and down road, but I've made quite a lot of money, and I've succeeded in everything I've done, from marketing to trading to coaching to everything I've done has been successful so far. So I'm just blessed. I'm so glad that I've been able to do that, and I'm teaching you guys how to change your life and how to do this just like I did. The whole thing is to just help people succeed and to see everyone grow as a entrepreneur, as a person, and as a marketer and trader. Just as a whole, I can't wait to see you join this and see your results. I'm so excited. I'm just really humble. I'm just pleased, and I'm really thankful for you to be on this webinar, watching me explain all this to you, taking your time out of your evening to watch this. All right, I really do appreciate it so much. So I want to say thank you so much for watching the webinar. If you've got any questions on this whatsoever, don't hesitate to send me a question message on Facebook. Don't forget to join below before the price increases. You want to be getting a head start above everybody else in RLE, so that you can refer people, so that you can be the person making the money. All right. Oh, and before I go, before the end of the year, so you have until December the 31st this year, the person who makes the most sales, referrals in Rapid Life Enhancement, will make a lot of money. Now, you can, I'm offering this. I'm offering a deal where I will be taking you to a foreign location somewhere in the world to mastermind and really work together on something, whether it be Rapid Life Enhancement, whether it be another project of mine, whether it just be to go on holiday. I mean, even if you don't want to go with me, I mean, I'll quite happily pay for you and someone else to go on holiday somewhere within reason. Obviously, I'll choose the destination, as long as you can make it. I'll give you the money. You can either have the money for the holiday, or you can just have the money up front. So I'll be offering a $2,000 prize to somebody that makes the most referrals before the end of the year. Now, obviously, within reason, that person has to make at least 20 referrals. But actually, no, sorry. It would have been 20 referrals at the current price, but now, once it launches, you will have to make 10 referrals, and I will give you a $2,000 cash prize, or a holiday with me masterminding somewhere, me and you, or you and someone else taking them on holiday, or a $2,000 cash prize, just for being part of Rapid Life Enhancement and making at least 10 referrals to this program. So, if you want to get involved, don't forget to join below. I'll be so grateful to have you on board. And yeah, just going to leave it here for you. Thank you so much for watching this webinar. Hope to catch you soon. Speak to me on Facebook. Hope to see you inside RLE. Thank you so much for joining. Join before July the 1st, which is launch date. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Goodbye.